The Senate recalls that the North Central Development Commission Act Amendment Bill was passed by the Senate on Thursday, 13th February 2025. Observes that a fundamental issue which requires fresh legislative action emerged in Clause 2, which had hitherto moved the headquarters of the Commission to Mina from Lafia. Relying on orders 1B and 52 sub 6 of Senate Standing Orders 2023 as amended, accordingly resolves to rescind its decision on Clause 2 of the bill and retain the provision of the Principal Act which provides the headquarters to be in Lafia. Direct the clerk of the Senate to reflect accordingly. I so move.
Senator Onai, is your mic having problem?
Yeah, no, sir. I was just trying to put it right. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Distinguished colleagues, I stand to second the motion ably moved by my brother, Sarki Yakin Kefi, Senator Wadada, that the motion being, the act being amended be rescinded and the principal bill be retained as moved by Senator Wadada. I so second.
Senate President, distinguished colleague, we want to suggest that for the sake of harmony among the people of North Central states, we should probably permit a time for us to discuss this issue. I discovered that the hall is very scanty now, and I don't want a situation where we're going back and forth. So, Your Excellency, I will try to suggest that probably you give us time to meet and deliberate on this matter. Then we can now come with a common and a joint agreement. Your Excellency, there are...
No problem. That's your suggestion. Don't worry about it. There's distinguished Senator.
Mr. President, sir, distinguished colleagues, I was here last week when the decision, when this issue of Lafia Mina was taken, and Senator Wadada was not available. My position would have been that we allow the principal actors from the North Central, and thank God that Senator Sonny Musa has arrived now. My suggestion would be for us to, not to make a mockery of ourselves, to step down this issue for now, pending when there will be a proper consultation and resolution from people of North Central. I so submit, Mr. President, sir.
Distinguished consultation during the public hearing on this bill with the people of North Central and all Nigerians. And that this bill was duly passed by this August Assembly and concurred alongside the House of Representatives and sent to the President, and the President sent it into an Act of Parliament. What we did was an aberration. When we came last week and we said, oh, let's move it to Mina, there was no basis for that, and the House did not. The Principal Act remains the same. So that amendment was, of what we did was not accepted in the votes and proceedings of earlier today. And so we said for purposes of correctness that it's better to err on the part of surplusage. Let Senator Wadada come with a formal motion of rescission of our earlier decision so that we return Lafia. And there were reasons why Lafia was put in the Principal Act. One of the reasons canvassed at the public hearing was the fact that Mina is already the headquarters of NECO, and Mina is also the headquarters of Hyperdeck, and that there was need for us to centralize development, and that is why Lafia was chosen. So even though we had corrected in the votes and proceedings earlier in the day, which has even been approved now, This is just, I don't want to use the word tautology, but I want to say that this is to ensure that we err on the path of surplusage. So this is a surplus. It's not something for consultation. That is not how we make law. The law is already there that Lafia is the capital. And so what we try to do has now been reversed by even a vote and proceeding that was not even approved. So the fact that we tried to put Mina, and Mina was not approved in the votes and proceedings, had already taken care of it. But the suggestion to bring a formal motion of rescission is not that it was approved. It wasn't approved. What was approved today was Lafia. Bring a formal motion, we said yes. Because you see, the law is there, and Lafia is there. So I don't know why we are talking. And please, I don't want anybody to drag us backwards. Let me put the question. Those in support that we retain Lafia as capital of Northeast Development Commission as enshrined in the principle, I say aye. Those against say nay. Only one human being, the ayes have it. Yes, leader of the Senate. Senate. So Lafia remains the capital of North Central Development Commission as passed in the Principal Act and assented to by the President. Reflects them. Yes.
Mr. President, our proceedings for today as contained on the other.
Who have signed are well over 70 in number. The Senate is well composed. This is for the information of Senator Ashiru. And if you look at the number here, it's even above the number that should have a quorum. The quorum has been formed. So the votes and proceedings we have adopted is in line with the fact that we have a quorum to do so. And so what we have done here, we have a quorum to do so. And then allowing you to go and have a further discussion on a bill that has already been signed by Mr. President is telling you to go and do another public hearing. So please let us be mindful of the fact that we can't go back and forth. All we have done is to revert to the Principal Act. And so there was no amendment. Any attempted amendment was not even approved during the time we read the votes and proceedings. Yes, Minority Leader, you may wish to second the motion for us to 19th day of February 2025. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Accordingly, the Senate is adjourned to the 19th day of February 2025 at 11 a.m. prompt.
Uncommon Senate President, my DSP, incoming, inshallah.
Leader.
No. See the